I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to bring y'all the latest in reality TV, tea, and news. So make sure y'all come on through, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Also, let me know where you are coming from so I can give you a shout out, make sure that you guys can hear the sound of my voice. Okay, what's up, Lady D Keys? Anyone that you see with a wrench behind their name, they are here to make sure y'all have a good time in the chat, okay? So make sure you say hello to them, please, and thank you. But come on in, everybody. Come on in. What's up, Fashawn? Nice to have you, too. Here we go. What's up, Fashawn? Nice to have you, too. Come on in. Child, we got a lot going on, okay? What's up? My degree is real. Nice to have you. Texas is in the house. Nice to have you. Ciao. Y'all see the thumbnail? We got a lot to talk about, okay? I don't know if you guys have heard of Jana, okay? Jana Craig and Kenny Rodriguez. Ciao. Messy. Make sure y'all take the poll at the top of the chat, but we're going to talk about them. Who else? What's up, Marilyn? What is up, Linda Cooper? What's up, Texas? Thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, that shit floored me, okay? What's up, Gloria from St. Louis? Welcome to the chat. Yes, so we're going to talk about her. We're also going to talk about Nene Leakes' child. She asked for her peach back, okay? She wanted to be a part of Sweet 17. We already had Sweet 16. She wanted to be a part of season 17, okay? If you guys have been paying attention to my community wall, I've been posting Black excellence that actually is just people out there grinding and doing their damn thing, okay? Not everybody got to play sports, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody got to be a singer or an actor or whatever the things are. There's some people that just get up in the morning and do it for their family. I post those people on my back wall. So hopefully you are paying attention to that and getting your whole entire life, since people have a hard time, Googling things. What's up? Come on in, everybody. But yeah, we're talking about that. We have some other stories too. It's been a ride. Anyway, listen, come on in, hit the like button, share the video, please and thank you. Say hello when you come in. That's all you have to do is hit the like button real quick. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Nene can get her peach back. Well, listen, y'all know Nene is working for NBC Universal, which houses Bravo, Peacock, and some other networks, I think E and some other things. And she has been on E. She has been doing work on E. They asked her to be a part of Peacock because they wanted her to do Traders. And what she said on her YouTube channel is that they were really insistent about bringing her on to Traders because they said, we're trying to set you up for other things. So they want to work with her. We shall see. Come on, everybody. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming in and rocking with me. And we're about to get through some of these stories, okay? I'm going to get through a good story first. And y'all keep talking to me in the chat. Make sure you take the poll at the top of the chat. Let me read the poll question to y'all. This is a doozy, child. Listen, have you ever been in an interracial relationship and by happenstance discovered that your partner was a racist, okay? Going ahead and take that poll, okay? I need to know who's sleeping with the enemy out here. Let's see. What's up, Musically Code? Welcome to the chat. So anyway, let's start off with some cute news, some good news, cute news. And Let's see. That has to do with this one right here. Get Instagram up. Y'all recognize that couple? That's Angela and Charles Oakley. Charles and Angela Oakley, they are celebrating their 9th anniversary. They've been married for 9 years, child. Now, this does have a little music attached, but I do want to say congratulations to Angela. She came on. I think her and Charles are traveling Europe right now. She had showed a bunch of vacation pictures. They're out of the country. I do know that. So they've been doing their thing. And she decided to sit him in front of a camera and ask him or say to him, happy anniversary, give me a kiss. And this is what Charles did, okay? She said, happy anniversary, give me a little smooch. And she smooches up and look at Charles. Charles barely tried to pucker up, okay? Charles barely puckered up. That was cute though. But then she started showing pictures of, them being together throughout the years, and they look really cute. He was joking, child. But it was funny, I have to say. He forever a jokester, Charles Oakley. But yes, congratulations to them. Happy anniversary, okay? For Sean, I know I laughed. I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. Look, Glow said, what the hell? What the helly? Okay, what the helly on? Yes, Charles and Angela are very much a couple, child. We can assume that they are coming back next season to RHOA. I think that they got their things done. She said, wait, I thought you just met me last month. Y'all know the rumors out there that they're not really together. Either way, she was making a joke of it. I thought it was funny. What else do I have for y'all? Let me put something else up here real quick. What's up, Latrice? Charles is not into PDA. Well, doesn't he have 2 kids with her? He found some way. He found some way to show affection, child. If not just for a minute, you know what I'm saying? They figured it out. Either way, they're in another country enjoying their lives. Again, I don't think Charles is the type of person who's going to say strapped to anything he doesn't want to say strapped to. That's just me personally. Okay. But since we're talking about RHOA, let's talk about Nene Leakes real fast, child. Now, I already told y'all a little bit ago, Nene came onto her YouTube channel and said that they are good. Her and NBC and Andy Cohen, they have all squashed their beef, that she considers them her family is what the word she used. That's my family, okay? So she believes that she has squashed the beef with all. But people are curious about what's going to happen next in season 17, because y'all know people get way too involved and start pretending like they're producers. And somebody actually came on and said, listen, I think that Nene should call the people at Bravo and say, listen, okay, I'm on my way back. Roll out the carpets. Don't wait on them, girl. You give them a call. This is what, let me put this up here. I'm sorry. This is what one of the, people on Twitter said. And look at Nene's response. She said, girl, I did that already with the laughing emoji. I did that already. So Nene has already reached out to Bravo. Now, oh my goodness, I don't know if they're going to bring her on as possibly a friend of the show. That's how she left it, child. But she has asked for her damn peach back. That's what we need to know. Listen, people are in the chat. One person said, Nene, move on, okay? Been there, done that, don't do it again, okay? That's coming from Tish62. Look, Fashawn said that Charles Oakley comes across very private. He does. Well, he's on the show. I think, listen, he shared more this season than any other husband or man outside of Dennis, child. Dennis seemed like he was talking a lot. But outside of Dennis, he was talking. You hope that she returns. I would be happy to see her return. She actually turned down Traders because she said that her son had a heart transplant. It looks like his body was rejecting it. And she said she couldn't be over in Scotland and worried about her son. So she stayed in the United States, which is I think any mama would say that's what they would do. You know what I'm saying? But she is in Atlanta. Them peaches are being passed out again. And she said, hell, I want one. Okay. I want a peach. So we shall see if maybe they give her one. I know when Cynthia Bailey was interviewed by her, or one of them, one of them was on the other one's podcast. Nene said that she didn't know if she could ever take a peach back as a friend of the show, because she said, I think that, I want to be a full-time cast member. But we shall see. Maybe they wanted to see her in a different capacity. But the rumor is that possibly Pinky Cole, y'all may know her. She has a chain of restaurants called Slutty Vegan, and her husband, Derek Haynes, I think his last name is, and he owns Big Dave's Cheesesteak. So one of them is a carnivore, one of them is a vegan, it looks like. But both of them are millionaires, if I believe what's going on in their finances. It looks like they're doing well. Let's see. Nene is good at what she does. Come on, okay? Well, let's see if she gets that peach back, child. We shall see. Let's see what else is going on in the news. Y'all keep talking to me in the comments. Welcome, everyone. I appreciate y'all for coming in, for coming through. Hit the like button, please, and thank you, okay? Let's talk about politics real quick. This is something y'all should know. Okay. I don't know if y'all have been paying attention, but there's a whole lot of, yip yap around these damn Epstein files. And it looks like the DOJ and even the president's office, the president himself, is trying to suppress those files. But it looks like Senator Chuck Schumer, I think he did this last night, invoked a century-old law called the Rule of Five in order to force Trump to release the Jeffrey Epstein files, and they want them by August 15th. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of that, but they just need 5 members, okay, to come in and basically say, yeah, I don't give a damn who's at the top. It could be the Supreme Court. We are asking for these files, and they will get them. It is a way to have checks and balances in the White House to make sure that, people just doesn't, abuse power, which we have seen. And what are we in? This is really only officially the end of the 6th month. You know what I'm saying? Because he got put in the office on the 21st, I believe, 20th or the 21st. What's up, Erica? Either way, these last 6 months have been draining. I'm tired. Okay, but finally, Chuck Schumer is pushing a button, and we shall see if it's honored. As of right now, even though he has evoked it, and he is very much within his right to do so, the DOJ has not responded. There has been no talk from any party saying this is what's happened, this is what we are going to do, or this is what we're not going to do. So we shall see, okay? A new woman, what? Sorry about that. I'm reading the comments. Y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all believe that Congress is going to get these files, or do y'all think it's going to be heavily redacted? They are asking for every single page, every single word, every single syllable, okay? But we shall see what happens next. He got the nerve. Ooh, that's true. That's true. Fashawn is also sharing that a new woman has filed another lawsuit against Shannon Sharp. That's interesting. So this would be he has 2 active cases, is what you're saying, because he got rid of Gabby. There was already an active case. There were 2 cases in the court. Now you're saying that he's paid off Gabby, and now there's 2 active cases. Again, 2 active cases. Again, there's 2 active cases. Yeah, we shall see what happens next. I'm interested in seeing if they're going to follow the rules or not, because this doesn't happen very often. Typically, y'all see it right there, invoked a century-old law. They don't typically invoke the Rule of Five. Somebody must have had to do some reading over there in Congress. I've been telling y'all for a long time, the mofos ain't doing the job they're supposed to do. Okay? They're not doing the job that they're supposed to do. So we shall see. They act like they don't know what they're there for. But either way, y'all spread the word around the water cooler, child. Spread the word. Let's see. Happy Thursday. Child, good for you. Vacation's good. Listen, these people are voted into office for a reason, okay? Either way, somebody needs to be fighting for our rights. Clearly, the people aren't saying a whole lot of nothing. People from other countries are looking at us like, what the hell is wrong with America? We are very, very used to being abused, clearly, okay? Come on in, Bonita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody keeps saying, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. You're not going to care right until, we find ourselves back into slavery, child. It's up to you. All right, let's move on. I also talked about Mary J. Blige's child the other day. I said that she is talking back to her ex-bestie, Misa Hilton. She's been posting things saying that Misa's a damn liar. Okay, she don't even have a management company, a talent company, and Mary's still talking. She's posting subliminals every day of the week. This time she said, "It's all about me now. I've done enough for the ungrateful." Okay, she might be putting Keanu in there too, because Keanu took her for a ride with a lot of that alimony money, child. But she said she ain't paying anybody else's medical bills. Y'all can go to hell as far as Mary J. Blige is concerned. But she is still posting stuff. I can't wait to see how this plays out. It's unfortunate. You would think that Misa would have a little bit of money too. I don't know. What y'all think? Who else we got in the house? Let's talk about Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor real fast. Do y'all know him? He is a kickboxer, very, very popular, famous. He actually had a SA case against him. It was a civil case. He lost, he appealed it, and he lost the appeal. So he has to pay out the victim somewhere between $250,000 to $260,000. $250,000 to $260,000. And guess how much the legal fees for this case is actually more than the actual reward money. Guess how much that is? Over $1 million, baby. $1.3 million. He has to pay both the legal fees and he has to pay out 200 and somewhere between 250 and 260, which is really nothing compared to what people pay here in America. But he is over there in Dublin, and he said he was hoping anyway that the courts would throw out, the Irish courts would throw out the case, throw out the verdict. They kept it. So we shall see what happens next, child. What? No, I didn't hear that. Come on in, everyone. Welcome to the chat. Everybody, please hit the like button, share the video. We are talking about what's going on in the news today. Conor McGregor. I know y'all love to say nobody talk about what the white boys get done. Here you go. Here's a white boy that you can talk about. He's popular. He's popular. He has money, child. He has a legacy that he's trying to protect. Unfortunately for him, he's going to have an SA case on his back. Now, they did say she didn't have enough evidence for it to be tried criminally, but he did have to pay civilly, okay? $250K and then an additional $1.3 million to her lawyers. That's a lot of damn money, child. But we shall see what happens next. All right, let's move on to another guy, Mr. Justin Timberlake. I had him on the thumbnail earlier. Justin Timberlake he revealed that he was diagnosed with Lyme disease. Y'all know you get that from deer ticks. He was diagnosed diagnosed with Lyme disease. And he had a lot to share a little earlier. So he said that he was wrapping up his concert, his tour, and he said that he wanted his fans to know that he's been battling a lot with his health issues. He was recently diagnosed with Lyme disease, and he said he didn't want anybody to feel sorry for him, but he did want to shed light on what he's been going through. And he said that it has been relentless. It was very debilitating, both mentally and physically. He said when he was first diagnosed with it, it helped explain why he was feeling like fatigue and massive amount of nerve pain and sickness. But he said he didn't want to cancel the tour, that he was just going to go through with it. And he did. He said he's very happy that he kept going. But child, listen, he's going to have to deal with this for the rest of his days. And, sometimes we don't realize we get a little money in our pocket. We forget, you might forget that your health is your real wealth, child, because money and Lyme disease don't always go together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You're trying to live your best life, go on vacation, do your tour, things like that. And all of a sudden you can't give it, you're feeling only 20% or 30%. And you start remembering them days when you used to feel better, child. So that's unfortunate, but prayers up to him. Hopefully he will have some relief now that he's done with his tour. He'll have a little bit of relief, maybe, but we shall see. You hope that he puts the bottle down. Yeah, we know that he's had some run-ins with the law for drinking and driving. And he looks like he drinks a lot. The bags under his eyes, child, that red tongue. I mean, that tongue is red as hell. But yeah, let's see. Gigi Hadid's mother also had it. I do remember that from the show, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Yep. And she was sick all the time. Yep. Sure do. And it damages the body. Everything y'all said is true, child. Everything y'all said is true. But this is what he is battling right now. So prayers up to him. And everybody just remember to keep yourself safe. Let's move on, child. Let's talk about this one real fast. I think I talked about this a little bit the other day, but there is a new filing. There's been a new filing by P. Diddy's team, the defense team, basically saying that they want the man law. Have y'all heard about that? The man law is basically saying that, going across state lines for the kitty or any other thing, child, the kitty, the eggplant, whatever it is against the law, right? But now Diddy's team has filed paperwork with the courts that said that he should have never been convicted in the first place, that everything under the statute that would make prostitution illegal, he was not actually charged with. And this is all spelled out under the man law. Right now, they are asking that this trial be overturned. They said that this is not something that he should carry on his back at all. Okay? What do y'all think about that? So he is trying to get this completely thrown out. The payment's already been sent to Cassie. Okay, I think she's sitting $40 million prettier than she used to. We know that payments went to others. But they said at the end of the day, you didn't get an accurate conviction for any of it. He shouldn't even be sitting in jail waiting for sentencing. According to his defense team, y'all know he had legal eagles over there. Let's see. No surprise here. They are two of the same. So Trump, allegedly, he's come out and already said that he's considering pardoning him, which means that if he pardons him, those charges never existed. That's what it means. It'll be cleared from the books, period. Okay? However, again, according to Diddy's defense team, he said, you guys didn't even get a legitimate conviction on any of it. He never called, because y'all know Cassie or Daphne or the Jane Doe, they did all the calling. They said he didn't do this himself. He never called for, engagement, for intimate relations with any of these people, and that the men who came in never had a physical relationship with him. The relationships were with the women, and the women weren't on trial. So he said, this is a loophole, and he should be basically just dismissed of all charges. Are y'all surprised? Are y'all surprised? Yep. He said none of the things that were spelled out in the Mann Act applies to him. He did not engage with any of the sex workers. And that the two people that were on the witness stand actually testified to that he never engaged in it. He also said that he didn't set it up and that money didn't exchange hands from him. So this is what he is asking for right now, child. We shall see what happens next. My degree is real said, my goodness, when will it end? We shall see. We shall see. When people are beating up the victims, remember this shit, okay? Remember this. Fashawn said, disgusting, defending a predator. The lawyers have no moral compass. Lawyers are there to defend everybody, though. That's the job. That is the country that you live in for now. We will see. These laws are changing every day, though. Okay? We shall see, but that's what's happening. That is what's happening. All right, let's talk about something else. Listen. Did y'all get a chance to see No Chill Gil? No Chill Gil running down the steps in a pair of slides, toes out, okay? Like he is Rocky Balboa. He said, I am free, okay? Y'all can't keep me up in there. Look at him, popping and locking down the steps.
Can't hold me, really. They can't hold me. Hello. Free.
He said, you can't hold me. So yesterday, it was reported that he was picked up by the feds, has 2-count indictment for gambling illegally in his house in Encino, California, and for lying to the feds, okay? But they also said that he had some sort of organized crime mobster that I guess is on the FBI's most wanted list. Apparently, he spent a lot of time over there at No Gil Chill's house, and they picked his ass up yesterday. Here he is walking down the steps of the courthouse talking about they can't hold me. And we shall see if they do, because like I said, Michael Vick wasn't even at home when they put his ass in prison. It was his cousin or somebody, a distant relative. He wasn't even at home, okay? And they picked him up and put him in jail for several years for dog fighting. Again, all this is to take your eyes off of what's going on in the government, either way. Gambling with monsters, yep, that's what it's being alleged. Guilty and proven innocent until proven innocent, but we shall see. Gil seems happy, like he has no concerns. Okay, so check that. All right, check that. Look, Kenya Moore. Have y'all heard the news about Kenya? Kenya might be going through some things, for real, for real. Kenya, who was released from Sweet 16 of RHOA, probably after doing 1 or 2 episodes, maybe she got 3 episodes off, and unfortunately will not be coming back to the new season, the current season, or current filming season of 17. She said that she had dumped her life savings into her salon. Okay, she said dumped her life savings, including, if I'm not mistaken, her daughter's college fund, expecting to get it all back. And now she's being sued by the landlord. I'm not sure how that is possible, to be honest, but she is being sued by her landlords for unpaid rent that's over $100,000. Okay. But Kenya said that she had put in a bunch of renovations. And typically, she's right. When you put renovations into any type of building, you're supposed to receive a credit towards your rent. Kenya's saying she did not receive that credit. And so I guess she decided to take matters into her own hands. But now the landlord is suing her for not paying the rent. Looks like she will be countersuing, and we shall see what happens next. But Kenya might be on the other side, child. Now, I know she said that she was still okay financially, but I don't know. She might be a little lower than she used to be. Hopefully she has a gig that's coming up soon. I know that she is on YouTube. She might have endorsements and things like that coming her way. But yeah, and she's still operating out of her salon, it looks like anyway. They haven't locked the doors on her yet, but That would be the next step when you haven't paid the rent. There is someone who owns the building who will gate those damn doors and you won't be able to get in there. So, and we also know that she was selling her old clothes, child, for money. Um, child, say it isn't so. Oh, it's so. It's unfortunate, but it's so, child. That's what's going on. That's a mess. A hot mess. Good luck to Kenya. I think that she should be able to do something else for sure. Kenya is still got a lot of, she's very talented and has a lot going on. What happened to her hair products? Good question. I haven't seen a whole lot of, chit chat about those hair products. It was rumored that it had gotten discontinued at Sally's, which I think was selling them exclusively, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Y'all have to tell me on that one. Who else are we talking about? All right, I think I got all those stories done. Oh my goodness. Listen, have y'all been paying attention to hold on. Have y'all been watching Love Island? Love Island has gotten probably the most publicity that it has ever had ever this last season, child. Okay. Someone said, I will not miss Kenya. Okay, girl. Anyway, Love Island has gotten some of the worst, or well, some of it's been bad publicity this last season with this one and that one, child. Hold on. Don't want to do that. But there was a couple by the name of Jana Craig and Kenny Rodriguez, okay? And that should tell you everything that you need to know. They were dating for about a year. And I guess yesterday or the day before yesterday, Jana came out and said, we are no longer together. And she tried to keep it cute, okay? She put out a long post, a little press statement over there on her IG. Y'all see it. She said, hi, my loves. Okay. Thank y'all for your love and your support. It means a lot to me. It means the world to me. This is after the announcement came out that her and Kenny weren't dating anymore. Go on ahead and take that poll at the top of the chat because this floored me. Is it a good show? It's young. It's young for me. I watch it a little, every once in a while. But it is a little young. Anyway, she said, thank y'all for your support. It means the world to me. She said, her and Kenny are no longer together. Please know that I have seen all of the breakup theories and none has matched what actually happened. She said, what actually happened is even worse. It's disgusting. It's disappointing. It's terrible. And she said some other stuff, okay? Discovering that someone that you loved isn't who you thought they really were, and that the relationship was basically, she was sleeping with the enemy, okay? Thank y'all for respecting my privacy. She says she is a child of God, so she's basically asking that people don't judge her. And she said, I will always be okay. Now, after she made this post, I think that Kenny thought, well, let me just piggyback off of what Jana had to say, because people were trying to figure it out. People thought, well, maybe he cheated on her, whatever the case may be, child, okay? So anyway, Kenny got involved. Hey, Chronic. Hey, Miss Tina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see y'all. Thank you for coming through. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. How's everybody doing? Say hello to the mods. Kenny got involved, and I guess he decided, why don't I put a nice little bow on this, put a cherry on top. I don't want anybody coming after me, okay? So he said the past few days have been incredibly difficult. I've been quietly sitting with a lot of emotions and doing my best to process everything privately. Breakups are never easy, especially in the public eye, but sometimes, despite how deeply you care for someone, you may come too hard, you come to the hard truth that the relationship just isn't going to work out, okay? Then he went on to say that he'll always be grateful for the time that he shared with Jana, for the memories that they created. And he has now released this chapter with no ill will toward Jada. He also said that he wished her nothing but happiness in her future, child. Okay? Doesn't he look sneaky and conniving? Come on out the bushes. He should have remained silent. Idiot. Okay? Because he knew what happened. So if she was going to keep it cute and on mute, he should have kept it cute and on mute too. That's what I think. But no, baby, he had to get his little words out there, child. And before you know it, that pissed Jana the hell off, okay? Jana got on her IG and she said, bitch, wait a minute. Y'all see it there. She actually added him. She said, Kenny, you shut the fuck up, okay? You're a manipulative liar. You're not taking accountability and telling the people what type of person that you really are. You're insane, okay? She called him insane. She's called him a psychopath on other posts. She has been letting him have it. And she said, my first statement was me being nice. Don't piss me off. This is how Jana came back directly toward Kenny. When she told him to shut the F up, he did it. He hasn't come out again. He hasn't come out again. But it was too late. Jana had already blew the dog whistle, okay? She asked her friend, she said, clock him, okay? Clock him right now for me. And her friend did. Her friend dropped the T. So look at what her friend had to say, because it's nasty work. All right. So the friend came through. The friend said, my advice for women in relationships, if you have access, go through your man's phone today, okay? She says, search words like, I don't like black women. She put this in quotes, by the way. So this is the shit Kenny, she's alleging Kenny was putting in his search bar on his phone. So, oh girl, let me say this. Let me finish the quote. So she said there was quotes like, I don't like black women. I thought I would get more money from this. I'm faking this relationship. Going on the show would be for clout, and I can't wait to be done with this shit so that I can F hella bitches. Then she tells her friend Jana, you'll thank me later. She said, P.S. never spare a man. Dog them out, baby girl. What are you doing, okay? She said, you don't have to call me. You should have wrote this shit. But anyway, listen, we can't pretend like Jana didn't have an idea if she was going through her phone. That didn't come as a surprise. She knew what was going on. To some degree, she had an inkling of what was going on. And this is from the last season. This is the couple that, that won the season. So we have been like rooting. And when I say we, I mean y'all, because I don't root for this type of shit. I have been saying since the beginning, will y'all please stop begging for these types of relationships? You shouldn't have to ask for it like this. This is dirty work. Okay? This is dirty work in my opinion. Hold on. Yeah, she laid into him. Yeah, this is nasty. Anyway, people be trying to act like, oh, I need to look around for something new. Nothing wrong with looking for something new, child, but don't be putting your guard down. That's dirty work to have someone put that shit in their phone, basically having conversations with Chat GPT, Okay, that's his bestie over there. And she ends up going through his damn phone and finding out that the Joker don't even like her. He don't even like her. Okay. And she won. These two won the season. These two were matched and won the season. And how many times have we seen this before with The Bachelor? Wasn't there a bachelorette that had to pay alimony to her white husband that she was married to for 60 days? And it wasn't a little bit of alimony either. That brown queen lost. Girl, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, she's young, so she'll get through it, child. But nobody else better be following up behind her and expecting a different fate. Okay? All that look for something new shit, that's a lie. You better find people that you know like you. Okay? Hell to the no is right. You better be with people y'all know like you. Like you, okay? Love may come and go in a relationship, but they better like you. Like you is how you know they respect you. Period. They didn't win. Cordell and Serena won. Okay, thank you for sharing. I'm not gonna lie and act like I saw this show. Okay, I know what it is. It appeared young, but those two ended up leaving the show, and I guess he thought that they would get some sort of deal, some sort of an, some sort of endorsements and things like that. Now she hasn't come out yet and explained why she had to go through that phone, but she didn't go through it because she trusted him. She knew something was wrong. She ended up finding out way more than she probably bargained for, but that's a mess. How did you miss that red flag? When I tell y'all, let's stop pretending like people don't pretend to like you all the time. You know what I'm saying? People, you go to work with people all day that cannot stand your guts, bosses, all kinds of people. Okay? And now they don't even have to pretend no more. There's a whole lot of people that are at will states, and they will just tell you to get the hell out and call you a name on your way out the door. Hold on. Erica said there's a TikTok of Black women being mad because the clubs in Miami won't let them in. I saw that. They go there looking for rich white men, and the white men isn't what they're looking for, so they be getting booted out the club. Okay? You said it, Erica. She is getting deals. They are on a spinoff right now. It is a mess. Ciao. Anyway, I just thought that was crazy. Yes, ma'am. We love to pretend like this is something you won't know. At will states can tell you to your face, I don't like you. I think your nose is big. I don't like the way you speak. I don't like your accent, your hair, okay? All the things that make you you, they can say that to you. And there's actual laws on the books that has to prevent an employer from saying that shit. But in at will states, they can say it. And I've heard it. Listen, I told y'all before, I used to work in human resources. I used to hire and fire people, and the stuff that the bosses would say to me to get rid of someone was disgusting. Okay. Let's see. What did she need for him to jump out the bushes and say, I don't like you? You think she had to say something? What do you think she had to say? Isn't he a spicy Latino? Are you not familiar with the Latino culture? Why do we put ourselves down like this, child? No, don't do that. That's the wrong question to ask. You think that they're headed in the same direction? Olandria and Nick, you might be right, child. I don't doubt it. Yeah, let's stop putting ourselves down. Look at this lady. She is stunning. She is beautiful. Okay? She thought they were in a good relationship. She thought they were having fun until they weren't having fun. Until the second she looked in that phone, that's what she said. That they were enjoying themselves, getting all kinds of free shit. And he said he wasn't getting paid enough to be with a black hoe. Okay? And he'll be happy when this shit is done. Whatever time they were supposed to end it, he was like, I'll be happy when this is done. Because I need to be effing more bitches. That was a part of his quote. Did you see it? Look at it's right on the screen. Let's see. I'm in an interracial relationship, and trust me when I tell you, he loves me and I love him. I don't have to beg. I'm 13 years strong and he loves my natural hair. Listen, baby, I'm not saying don't do it, and I agree with you. I'm just saying make sure you know what you're sleeping with, and don't be so quick to just get with anybody who winks at you, child, because sometimes sometimes, and I don't even want to say some, I'm gonna say most, they got to be vetted too. Everybody, vet everybody. You need to be doing your Googles and all the things that you do for people that is a part of your group. You should be doing the same shit. I have given y'all 3 stories, I think within the last 30 days, of horrible dates gone wrong. I told y'all someone actually lost their life. They was dismembered, body parts everywhere in Milwaukee. Just do the work. Do the work and stop assuming that if they don't look like you, that means they're better, that they somehow, I don't know. It's a crazy thing to think, but there are people who think it. Okay? Good that she caught it early. So yeah, I think they were dating for about a year. They were dating for about a year. But yeah, that's the stuff you got to look out for. I just wanted to share it. The shit is public. It's bad. It's nasty. It's dirty. He was told to shut the F up, and it looks like he has, because he hasn't even come out to speak on this as of yet. Okay? Hopefully he will get a PR person before he does something like that. He doesn't try to take it up on his own, because that would be the wrong thing to do. Okay? But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for now. For now, I just wanted to share that. Let me see what you guys had to say in the poll. Let me see what y'all had to say in the poll. We have to stop putting ourselves down for these men that can't stand us. Yes, ma'am. And that's across the board. Across the board. Stop thinking someone's better than the other, because that's not true. So anyway, I asked y'all the question: have you ever been in an interracial relationship and by happenstance, okay, discovered that your partner might be a tinge bit racist, okay? And it turns out that 8% of you said yes, and that's when you became a monk, okay? You were so dismayed that you had to, just give up everything for Lent. I understand. 82% of y'all said no, that you could never be that unaware. And then 10% of y'all was reading Frankenstein, okay? And you didn't know what was going on. That's a good book, okay? I think it's about 900 pages. So enjoy your reading. And yeah, we shall see. So for about a year. But anyway, that's it, y'all. That's the tea for now. For now. Anything else going on that we haven't talked about in the news? I might have to look up some more stories. I was having some fun. Nope. Listen, boos, I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all hit my like button on your way out. Thank you to the Chronic, Lady G Keys, Miss Tina for stopping through and volunteering your time as a moderator. And thank you to all of you who came through to rock with us. Okay, I appreciate y'all as well. Hit that like button. Share the video, please, and thank you. Follow me on all my platforms at DYANAROZAY. I don't even know which thing I'm putting up. Yep. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.